boom, boom, boom. to our live stream. It's a bit smoky here in New Jersey at the moment. There's 3 forest fires near-ish?
Yeah, but Canada is also contributing.
And Canada. So yeah, we're having a rough time. It's super hazy outside and smoky. So if I sound a little rough every once in a while, it's from breathing in smoke all day, apparently. Just don't have the time to spend worrying about the way things seem. Every moment that I give to fear is a moment I'm not really here. Every step is over fault line. Like the fault is all mine. Hope to get it right the next time. Just hoping there's a next time. 'Cause I don't have the time to waste. Gotta use this time to dedicate lifting up and singing out, to release my fears, release my doubt. Every step is over fault lines, feeling like the fault is all mine. Building bridges across them far behind. Every step is over fault lines, feeling like the fault is all mine. Hope to get it right the next time, so I can leave this fault behind. I don't have the time to spend worrying about the way things seem. Every time she steps up, she's told to get back in line. Every time she speaks out, she's told it's not the time. What change would ever come by waiting for someone else? Every time she turns up, she's told to bring it down. But she refused to give in, believing we all can win. What greatness ever was easy for anyone to see. Phil's here. You made it. Hi, Mandolin. Anybody else that's here? Hello. Thank you for being here. I know Phil was just in Heathrow Airport. Are you still at the airport, Phil, or did you get where you're going?
He's in the UK.
Cool.
Just arrived.
Hey, Matt's here. Hey, Matt. Happy birthday to Willow. Everyone who's here, say happy birthday to Willow in the chat, please.
Happy birthday, Willow!
To receive the seeds in itself is an act of grace. Held them in my hand so I could feel their weight. Made little holes in the earth where the dirt felt safe and warm. The stains on my fingers, a reminder of that labor of love. And the sun laid its rays, and the sky threw its rain, and germination began. And when the harvest came in, all the hard-working hands gathered the grain. It's the little things. They brought me the grain, I kneaded the dough. I laid the bricks, gathered the wood, fired the clay. I baked the loaf, then I gave it to a loving daughter to feed her hungry father. In another act of grace, he will give it away. And as the sun laid its rays, and the sky threw its rain, he smiled back at the sky. He said, if you give it away, at the end of each day, you'll find yourself with more. He said, if you give it away, at the end of each day, you'll find yourself with more of the little things. Hey everybody. So we did a poll. Did the poll get any votes? Did everybody see the poll? In an attempt to get you all knowing my songs a little bit more, I figured we throw titles up on the screen. We're gonna give that a try. We're gonna have you pick. Everybody likes to do a poll, even if you don't know what the songs are. Just pick on the name that you like. And
We've got Daring Escape with 60%, The Line with 20%, no votes for Ideal Machine, but that would have been my second vote, and The Quiet Kid is at 20%.
okay,
So it looks like a
A Daring
Daring
Escape.
Escape is the winner.
it is the winner.
I called it.
Nice. Have I missed anything in the chat?
Willow is a daisy.
Okay. So right now it's just Matt and Douglas. Hi, Douglas. Just gonna-
And Carmen wears a long coat, but she's also a sticky fingered filcher, according to Mandolin.
Gotcha. It is a cartoon just about someone going around stealing things, but they like this.
I Carmen Sandiego was the detective.
Was
but
she?
Yes, she was
I only
the
vaguely
criminal.
remember. That was like 20 years ago.
I remember wanting to be Carmen Sandiego, so I just assumed she was the good person.
Okay. So Daring Escape has won the poll. So
Woohoo!
we'll play Daring Escape, and then we're gonna do up another poll too. So I have a lot of songs. I moved the capo up and down the fret. You'll see that a lot up and down the fretboard, and so I have a ton of songs at the 3rd fret and a ton of songs at the 7th fret. So we're gonna do a couple polls. So tonight we'll do another poll for the 7th fret songs.
Can you give us a little bit more detail on what that means? Like why all these songs? What do they all have in common? Like I know you talked about fret and capos, but
oh, so it's just that. So I'm just looking for a way to get a little more interaction here, which is nice because I see the chats and I'm chatting about stuff. So I just figured polls are fun. People like to click on stuff. So I just make up set lists every week, just arbitrarily off of what I feel like playing. And I know that I play all my own songs and not everybody knows them all that well yet. So I figured a good way to kind of get people knowing at least the titles is to have them read names and click on them.
and it's not arbitrarily. A lot of thought goes into it.
Yeah, a lot of my own thought goes into the
Yeah,
set
you
list.
ask
Yeah.
me, I give you some
So
input.
I'm looking for a little more feedback.
It's just than just me.
Right. So so I figured a poll would be fun, and you would read them and be like, oh, I like that one, or that I don't know these songs, but that name looks cool, and then you would click on them. So I just picked those 2 spots because I have a lot of songs, so I could just put the capo there and find out which song
So
got selected.
just for those who aren't musicians,
Yes.
what's a fret? What's a capo?
Frets are these little metal things in between, and that dictates where your notes have to be. In our Western music, we move by half steps, so each one of those is a half step. So a capo, some people call them cheaters. I do not call them cheaters. So you can play the same chord positions and just move the capo around, and it changes the key. So if you play that, it's a C minor, but if you do that same chord position up here, that's a D minor. So it changes your keys of songs just by moving it around. I find it fun and helpful when I write a song. I literally move the capo up and down half fret at a time until I find a spot where the song sounds good to me, feels good to me, and I can sing it the way I want to sing it.
Can you show the capo? Because it just looks like a little line.
Capo. This is now an instructional live stream. This is a capo. Just got a little piece of rubber.
Looks like a duck.
And it just holds the strings down at a position that you would like them to be.
Cool.
Is that, do you feel like you...
So that's my first
Wait, were
question.
you just stalling so more people could vote for an ideal machine? Is that what's-
None yet.
Okay.
So then, did you say something about the first 3 songs had were they fret different frets, different capos?
The first couple songs I played tonight,
Yeah.
is everyone enjoying this conversation? It's, so the first 2 I played open. The third song, Little Things, I played with the capo at the 2nd fret. Daring Escape, which we're going to play now, I played at the 3rd fret.
So is that what a Daring Escape, Ideal Machine, and the Line, and the Quiet Kid, they all have in common is they're saying
They're
in
all
that same position.
Positioned at the 3rd fret.
Very
correct.
interesting.
So Mandolin says, which song are you? So we're going to do a Daring Escape, I believe, correct?
Yes. The numbers have changed a little bit, but Daring Escape is still out on top.
Okay,
They're all very good songs, though.
so
That's it.
Daring
Tough
Escape.
choice.
Yes, it was quite daring to jump from that height. The falling is the best part of your life. Till you hit the bottom, when it all suddenly paused. If you had hit the ground running, there'd be endless applause. But you just hit the bottle, and anyone who's around, constantly hoping to change. You only just build a bridge. This is the hard part, I don't know why. It just is. Make amends with your demons as a means to an end. If you can forgive your worst parts, you'll be flying again. So put away the bottle, no one's around to make sense of your reasons. Just a roof to the ground. And now we're going to move the cable again. It was ill placed, that was my fault. Wasn't moving too fast, wasn't thinking so clear. I didn't mean to leave it here out in the open. It should be locked away. Whether I should have it at all is a debate for another day. Right now I'm focused on your breathing, trying my best to hold it all together and just stop the bleeding. Couldn't change, and in one moment it's taken away. One mistake and it's gone. It was ill-placed, it was my fault. Too fast, wasn't thinking so clear. I didn't mean to leave it here. Casey and Elizabeth are here. Hi guys. My mom is here, I saw in there. Hi Mom. If I've missed anybody, just let me know.
Good choice, everybody, on A Daring Escape. It's a great song.
Is that your new? You like change your favorites. Sometimes it's Unresolved. Sometimes it's Daring Escape. Sometimes it's An Ideal Machine.
It
Well,
depends on
maybe
the
we'll
mood.
just have you write the next set list.
I have them all rated in a spreadsheet and ready to go.
This next one is called Flames on South Octagon. I can feel the heat upon my face. I can feel the cold ground through my feet. Everything I have turning to ash as I watch on in disbelief. There's no running back inside to choose what will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. I can see the lights up on the brick. Through the smoke it's getting thicker, flashing red and blue, but I don't see you. And there's no running back inside to choose what will survive. I will be thankful for my life a little later on. Monday morning comes, I was overwhelmed. Before the morning bell, my friends gathered around. They all want to know what happened back inside. I can't look them in the eye, 'cause I don't really know. It all went down so fast, in minutes it was done. A recounting smudged and blurred between what I recall and what I was told. But here it goes. I can hear the shouting down below, calling everyone to get outside. I couldn't make it to the stairs, there was too much smoke. Yeah, I could smell the burning carbon fibers, the taste of charcoal in my throat. It called me to my window to jump. I pushed through broken glass, now I'm sitting on the edge of that old window pane. With all the peeling paint, I feel the heat upon my back and the cold air on my face. I know all this will take a leap of faith. Falling so fast for so long. There's a north wind. Ooh, safely wrapped in the arms of a stranger. She kept me so calm. Ooh, I was on full display, broken heart on my sleeve when the firemen came. Octagon. There's a north wind spurring them on. held your gaze, examined your face, a little scar by your eye, stubble around your lips, button your cufflinks, smell of your arms, I cannot resist saying I love you with every kiss. If I knew it was the last time, I would have stayed a little longer. I would have held your head in my hands. I would say I love you, but not say goodbye. That song was from my good friend Nita. She is of the canine variety. She passed away a little over a year ago. She was a very good friend of mine. This next song is sort of a love song as well. This one is kind of a love song towards my wife, sitting right over here. I tend to not write super happy songs all the time because I know how to express happiness and joy and laughter and all of that. So when I make music, I'm typically exploring things that I don't always have a firm grasp on. So internal conflict, relationship dynamics, miscommunications, all of that kind of thing. So this song is me trying to write a happy love song, but also explaining why I don't write happy love songs. It's called When I'm With You. As you can see by our new little, does everybody like the little, we got the titles going on up here? Maria's doing a great job of putting them up.
Thank you.
I know what to say, I know what to do, I know how I feel when I'm with you. I can smile and laugh, I can hope and wish, I can follow through with all of this. But what I can't do, I need to do in soul. What I can't say, what I can't be, I need to say. All these things that hurt, all these things unknown, all these broken thoughts, lives and bones. I don't know how to cry, I don't know how to throw punches in the air. What I can do is show life writing love to you. Although I can't sing it, I know how to be happy. I know what to say, I know what to do, I know how I feel when I'm with you. I'm also trying to mix up guitars, give my old guitar some love. And look at this cool, speaking of capos on capo night, this cool capo has a little thing that holds a pick in it for you. Pretty sweet. Yes, Maria does a great job with all of the wrench work, making sure everything is running smoothly and all of my little heart's desires happen. So when I say I want an email, which we haven't talked about yet, no. I have an email now.
Sitting there.
I'm fancy. There's an email right over here somewhere. So far people have only been able to contact me because they know me or through comments on YouTube. So now we have an email. So if you have any questions or inquiries or just want to have a conversation or suggestions or anything, you can email me right down over there. It is music@michaelssongsofficial.com.
Yeah, make sure the O is for official.
The O is for official. Somebody else already has just the regular Michael Songs because they are not official. They're just a regular Michael Songs out there. But I like Michael Songs.
Feel free to say hi to him too.
Yeah, you can drop him a line if you would like. So we are at 7th fret time.
Yeah, we are, as far as I can tell, it looks like a dead heat.
A dead heat.
Yeah, Storm Chaser, Morning Song, and Who's Keeping Score are all even. Okay.
All right, whoever hasn't voted yet, you could be the tiebreaker. I'm going to move up to 7th fret. I am going to tune, and then we will see if that vote changes.
And thank you, Mandolin, for the wrench work comment. Just seeing that now. Do you want to hold off on 7th fret and come back until we get a tiebreaker?
We can, yeah. I'm going to scroll through the chat a little bit.
Let's see what we
Thank you, Phil, for telling me that they are excellent songs. I really appreciate that. For anyone that doesn't know, Phil also, I don't know when your next live stream is happening, but Phil has a YouTube page as well. So Phil, if you just want to toss up your YouTube page link, Maria can okay it when it comes through. And then go check out Phil's page. And he occasionally does live streams. I don't know if they're specifically scheduled. I know that they're usually Sunday mornings for us here. And also last year he traveled around was it last year? He traveled around the US and did songs from the road, which was pretty cool. Who else is here? Casey,
Lana.
Thank you for who?
Lana, sorry, go ahead.
Lana's here?
Yeah, she said it's super cool.
Hi, Lana. Casey's here. Thank you for saying that I'm doing good with the dynamics. Trying to work on that as best I can. Cool. Okay. So you're saying I should move on and then come back?
I think the dynamics was specifically for A Daring Escape. I think that's when that came in, and it was so good.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
We've got another vote, but it's still even now. We've just got another vote for Nostalgic Song.
Wait, and that made it even again?
Well, yeah, because the other three were still even, so any vote.
Oh, 3 were even, so somebody else voted and it's
Yeah.
Cool. Matt, it's banjo song time then. And then I will come back
Banjo song
to
time.
Yes, Phil visited New Jersey. He was at the Walt Whitman House, which is very close to us. We grew up around that area. Very very familiar with that. We just recently had like 5 Walt Whitman experiences recently that we thought was very bizarre that it kept happening. But one of them, so I grew up and I lived in the attic of a house that out the back window I could see the Walt Whitman Bridge. And at the end of each day, I would sit there with my feet on the windowsill and I would watch the sunset behind the bridge. It would turn into like a silhouette and you would just see these black rectangles moving across the bridge, which was all the vehicles. And then I would turn around and I would light these little candles and I would sit there with my notebook and I would write songs. That's what I did as a teenager. My mom is happy about banjo songs. My brother is happy about banjo songs. Apparently people like the banjo songs.
What's this song about?
Which song are we doing? Truman Track. Truman Track is, it's a place in New Zealand on the South Island. And Maria and I got married in New Zealand 9 years ago, just a little over 9 years ago, on the South Island. Truman Track, there's this trail that you walk through almost like a rainforest, and there are these like iridescent mushrooms on the trail and all this greenery and growth, and then you come out and there's these stairs that go down to this enormous beach, and the beach has this giant overhang, and it turns out that overhang is because the water comes in every day all the way up to that height. It was like what, 50 or 60 feet high at least,
Very high.
and like scooped out so you can walk down on the part while the tide is out. And while we were there, there's kind of 2 sections. It's like 2 big loops of sand. And Marie did not want to venture onto the second side because she was worried that the tide would come in and we would be stuck.
Safety first.
Always.
I didn't want to be one of those people that, like one of those tourists that had to be rescued and,
right.
you know.
But she also is a fan of a good picture. So she gave me her camera and said, "You go risk it. You go on the other side. I'll start yelling if the tide comes in." You say I'm taller?
Yes.
So I can just walk back through the tide.
No, you have longer time. The
Okay.
tide comes in, I only have 5 minutes. You have at least 7.
So I went over, and that part was amazing too. Like on the sand had all these striations on the wall, on the side wall. It was like inverted from where the water comes in, and all these lines where you could see the tide just pulls it back out. It was gorgeous, and so I took all these pictures, and then that night I was thinking like, well, like what would happen if the tide came in? So I made kind of like a parable song about it. So a person by himself goes out there, and the tide does come in, and he is trapped, and he does not know how to swim, and he's just hoping for the best at that point. So this is Truman Track.
Safety first, everybody.
Safety first, hope for the best, learn how to swim. I got lost on the Truman Track. The sea rolled in, there was no way back. Guess my choice is sink or swim. The water was cold and the sky was dim. The sun went down, I could barely see, and I assumed no one could see me. I got no one to blame. If my body ends up on the ocean floor, I leave with it my fears as I go for the door. Oh, I listen, but I don't know how. A little sloppy, but I made it through. This next song is Moving Nature. It's another similar to Truman Track because it's something in nature that we experienced.
Are there capos for banjos too?
Yeah, I will be using one shortly.
Oh.
You can use just a regular capo, or you can get one that's designed for the specific width of a neck. So this next song is called Moving Nature. It's another thing where scenery and beauty take over. And it was 1:30 in the morning. We were getting ready for bed, and we saw this fog rolling in down over the lake. And we thought, this is amazing. We ran out, took some pictures, walked around. The way the light was shining through the mist, the way the fog would like go faster over the ice, and then it would slow down when it got to where it was water still. The old ducks waddling all around, slipping on the ice, and then plopping into the water. It was great. And Mandalena, we've commented, I played this song on a Sunday set, and she commented that she used to live on the lake, and the song reminds her of some of those memories. So that's cool.
Might be interesting to see the smoke on the water.
Because of, right now in New Jersey, if you didn't hear me say it earlier, there's like 3 forest fires. We're getting the drift from Canada. I heard there's one in Delaware too, I think.
A fire in Delaware? Yeah.
I think so.
Horrible in New York. The air quality in New York was the worst in the entire world by double, I think. So I think it was like 380 or something in New York, and Delhi was, which is usually the bad, was less, half. Yeah. So big love to anyone north of the Hudson or east of the Hudson. Is that how that works? West?
Yeah, if any of you are dealing with this right now, do your best. Wear a mask if you have to go outside.
Those masks out.
Filters, change filters. I would suggest right after this, if you have your AC running, when the smoke and fires and stuff quell down, change your filter, because that's going to be getting blocked up with a lot of particles from that. We literally look outside and it's just a haze of smoke, and you can taste it.
I love that we get like musical education and handyman education. Same show.
Change your filters, everybody. Set a reminder every 3 months. We were out the door in seconds flat when the fog rolled in, so we wanted to see. We grabbed our coats, put on our hats, both still in pajamas under all that. We were out the door in seconds flat. It was the middle of the night, the middle of the night. Sleepy eyes, now wide awake, as nature plays a game in a frozen lake. The this endless beauty, this moving nature in the middle of the night. Take it slow, hold your breath, and cautiously take each step down the hill towards the lake. Cautiously take each step. The sights and sounds, no one's around. It was the middle of the night, the middle of the night. How could anyone choose to sleep through this if they know of this endless beauty, this moving nature in the middle of the night? Hey, I see Fulton Bluesers here. Hey man, that's awesome that you showed up. Fulton Blueser also has a YouTube page if anyone wants to check out his stuff. There's a song, Level the Playing Field, that I really enjoy of yours. I'm going to do Phases of the Moon later on. Did we get the poll? Do we have a
Tally?
yes for the 7th fret?
Storm Chaser seems to be the winner.
All right.
Pulling out. If you haven't voted yet, now's the time.
Right before I start playing Storm Chaser. So we have a tip jar as well. Believe it is sometimes floating up here on the screen, and then there's a link. Do you have the link, or do I have the link?
The links are on the screen.
Cool.
The tip jar helps us keep this going.
Yes, it helps me buy capos, so I can have a capo for each guitar and banjo. So we have a tip jar. If you want to send anything our way, it would be much appreciated. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all the claps, everybody. I'm assuming the claps were for the end of Moving Nature. I enjoy that song, and I especially enjoy the end of that song. This song is Storm Chaser. Hear me out, I've got a plan. If you've got a few bucks for a few gallons of gas, we'll head down the expressway tonight. Pretend to throw some coins in the toll. We'll park where it's free, by the apartments I know, and make our way to the boardwalk's edge and watch this hurricane roll in. Looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. Wind picking up, raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. nature, I know we should head home. We should head home. He said, let's go down and get closer, take our shoes off, put our feet in the water. We can make a run for the car once the storm is upon us. Soaking wet, no regrets. On the drive home, we were so quiet. A story to tell, railing round both our brains. That time we outran a hurricane. It looks like a ghost hovering over the ocean, a moving darkness that's getting closer. I know we should head home. Wind's picking up, raining sideways, lightning flashes over big waves. I felt so small beneath the power of nature. I know we should head home. We should head home.
Looks like we've got some storm chasers in the chat.
Oh yeah?
Fulton Blueser is a part-time storm chaser himself.
Nice. Yeah, so that song, about 30 years ago, me and my friend Jimmy drove down to Atlantic City. He called me up and said, I got an idea. This enormous hurricane that's coming in that we've been told to seek shelter from. Let's jump in our car and drive towards it and stand on the boardwalk and watch it come in. So we did. We drove down in the middle of the night. It was back when you could get gas with change, and we literally had like a handful of change, and it was just enough gas to get us there and back. And we walked up on the boardwalk, and you could just see this huge, enormous, just black object just moving towards the shoreline, and it was throwing wind and rain all over the place. And it was like that moment, you're like, I'm kind of scared. I should probably like skedaddle, but also this is pretty amazing to watch. So we'll stick around a little bit more. We did not go down to the water and take our shoes off. I added that for the song. We stayed on the boardwalk, watched it until it got really close and scary, and then we left. So I'm looking forward to hearing about the storm chasing that you do, Fulton Blueser. Do you like drive right into the storms and video them and all that? Where are we?
Are you gonna do Phases of the Moon?
I'll do that a little bit later. I was just hanging out just in case Joe and Julie get here later.
Oh, gotcha.
They might not. But I was feeling like moving back to guitar. So I'll do Hide and Seek next. Unless, do you want to, you know how I like to stick to set lists, but not really. Do you want me to do Ideal Machine for you since you like it?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Plus, like, it didn't get as many votes as the others, so we gotta, like, you know, inform people about this
Nurture the baby.
amazing song. So what is this song about? All your intro?
Well, okay. Yeah, the live stream is for talking, right? So we'll... This is Ideal Machine, and the... So a lot of songs, I write songs, someone could have a story or something going on in their life, and just from like one sentence of what they say, I can picture an entire like universe.
Please drink water, everyone. Remember, hydrate with
Yeah.
this crazy smoke that's happening.
And excuse me. And so I'll write a song without knowing someone's full story, just hear like a snippet of it. So I imagine this song, someone doing the same thing. So it's about an engineer. He gets fired from his job on his way home, he stops in a bar. He doesn't know what he's going to do because he always has to be working. He always has to be creating something, fixing something, building something. And he sits down and overhears mid-conversation these two mothers kind of complaining about their children, how they won't listen, they won't go to bed when they're supposed to, they won't do all the things they want them to do. He doesn't listen to anymore. He just hears that little part and goes, I can fix this. And he goes home and starts working on a robot child because he thinks this will solve that problem for mothers everywhere. This robot child will do everything you want and nothing more and nothing less. And he missed the part of the conversation where they were just venting and they love being parents, and having someone need you and someone to take care of is extremely rewarding. So while Maria might want a robot baby,
I just want the robot.
Just the robot. Not many other people do. So this song is like that, from that engineer taking that snippet and deciding to build a thing.
Plus, it's so sweet the way you depict the robot. It just I just imagine cuddling a little robot. Maybe some spreadsheets on the side, you know.
That you've drawn for it, and it never keeps you up worrying past on. It never has to say I'm sorry, 'cause it's always done just what you wanted. Have a little frog in my throat in the middle there.
It's probably particulate matter.
Yeah, I can feel a little something's.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my mask still. still.
Yeah,
Inside with all the
inside.
windows closed.
Yeah, it's super smoky around here.
As someone who's worn a mask for 10 years, everyone, wear your masks. It's important,
Yeah,
especially
if you are
outside.
near wildfires, keep your mask on.
Yeah, there's a lot blowing around there.
Did I miss anything in the chat?
Fulton Blueser is a daredevil.
Nice.
Tries to catch storms on camera by chasing them down. Yikes.
Sweet. I say sweet meaning I would like to see your video. I only want that one storm chasing scenario that I had. I'm good with just the one.
We've got a Jen and Willow home.
Jen and Willow are home. Awesome.
Should we do a birthday song or something?
I don't know how to play a birthday song.
Oh.
I don't know how to sing a birthday song either. But happy birthday, Willow. We put a special thing in the curtain for you. So you can check that out. Yeah, check that out later. I'll send you the... Well, I think I sent the picture to Matt and Jen so they can share it with you too. But everyone who's here right now, take a moment to say happy birthday, Willow, in the chat. That is my niece. Her birthday is tomorrow.
She's adorable.
And she's adorable.
Super smart. Awesome.
She helped me collect flowers and things from around our property the other day. It was about 2 weeks ago, and we put them in a vase, and it was very pretty. So that's the picture that we used. We put it up on our curtain at the beginning of the show. So next I will do hide and seek, right? Pancakes, pajamas, playing pretend we traveled the world. Airplane, sofa, couch cushion, raft, we'd play all day. Then you'd whisper to me that I was real, that I was here, that I was yours, and that I'd never be alone. Ooh, but that only lasted so long. Ooh, barely counted to 10, you were gone. Ooh, sometimes the game just goes on. Ooh, I was always the one you left behind for someone more fun. I was the silent burden you carried. Don't think you told anyone that I was here, that I was real, that I was yours, and that I was all alone. Ooh, that only lasted so long. Ooh, barely counted to 10, you were gone. Ooh, sometimes the game would go on for days. Ooh, could still smell the nicotine on all your clothes. Finally brought in the half-empty bottle you left on the lawn. The label scratched off, your lipstick smeared on. The robe on the floor next to your phone. In it, pictures of a life that I've never known. hear the very loud birds in the background chirping away.
It's probably that bird that dive bombed me.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. In case you're new here, I do these the first and third Wednesday every month. So the next one will be June 21st. I have a brand new email address, so you can contact me in ways other than just through comments. So if you have any questions, inquiries, ideas, just want to chat, opportunities, whatever, contact me there. We have a tip jar if you want to send anything our way. Again, to reiterate, I have a very pricey capo budget happening here. I got 3, I think, capos. I mean, that's just putting us in debt, really. That's what that's doing.
It's, I mean, between the capos and the coffee.
Both are necessities. Some people could get by with 1 capo. Not I.
All the capos. Did you, something about a stand and a new friend, maybe?
Is Doug here?
I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
might be watching.
Oh, okay. Well, just in case he's watching. Yeah, I met a guy, Doug, at Guitar Center, who treated me very, very nicely. He set me up with a new microphone. We're not using it this time, but I've used it for my Sunday sets. And this cool stand. It's one of these. We'll do show and tell. It's one of these ones that can hold like 3 guitars. So it's really convenient for swapping guitars, because they're just right in the one spot, and they're sideways, so they're already like facing you. You just grab them that way. Yeah, so he hooked me up with a good deal on that. So Doug also has a YouTube page. And one of the cool things about doing this is I'm meeting a lot of other YouTubes, like Phil Hogg, who is here, and Fulton Ridge, who's here.
Both of their links are in the chat.
Awesome, good job. Yeah, check them out. Mandolin, who I know because of Vance Gilbert's Pajama Party. So if you haven't attended yet, Vance Gilbert's been doing live streams every Monday night at 7:30 for the past 3 years. I think he's on like 163 of them at this point or something. It's a great community there. Dithermaster and Kat Adams often pop into my live stream as well. They are part of that group. I believe they are on vacation, maybe even in Disney this week.
I think they're not on the East Coast, up in the Northeast anyway.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna try this newer-ish song. I've done it on a Sunday set already. Sometimes I play it well, sometimes I really, really screw it up. We'll see how it goes. It's called, Was It Something I Said? Was it something I said when you walked in the room that made you feel so small? No, you don't take compliments all that well, but I was trying to hold them in. An advantage you have over me, that you hold these things close to the vest, that you keep buttoned up, but someday you'll have to let someone in. Was it something I did that you cannot forgive and you blame yourself for? You best figure it out and wash off this doubt. You've been in here too long. When you finally come out, all eyes are on you. You wonder what you did wrong. No, you don't take compliments all that well, but you have to let someone in. too long. Get outside your comfort zone. No going back, the past is already gone. So get on that road, take control, no one else is at the wheel. If it's out of reach, you gotta move your feet. No one said it'd be easy to achieve. Is the path too steep to reach the peak? You've gotta lighten your load. Just get on that road. You're in control. Take the wheel and go. That's that one.
So when did you write that song?
Well, I wrote it, I don't know, I wrote it in this house so sometime since September, but I keep being stuck and I keep trying to write more. I keep changing the lyrics and reworking parts of it.
Are you taking input from the crowd?
Yes, sure. Shoot.
Now use that email address, folks.
Yeah. If you have things that could make that song better or things that you like about that song, send me an email about it. Yeah, I'd like to play one more song, so I will let my wonderful wife pick the last song before we wrap up. I'm gonna say happy birthday again, Willow. We'll probably maybe we'll try to give you a video call tomorrow to wish you happy birthday face to face on the screen.
Face to face. Oh man, there's so many good ones. You didn't do Who's Keeping Score because that one didn't win, right?
Yeah, do you want me to do that?
I kind of like that one. It's either your call, so the Who's Keeping Score or the Quiet Kid.
Okay.
Which one are you feeling?
First person to type in the chat
Their
the
favorite.
Quiet Kid or Who's Keeping Score. Even if you don't know what those songs are, the fastest person to type one of those titles into the chat, that will be the song that I play.
We'll consider them a vote.
Yes. Yeah, so we were trying out the polls tonight. So we like to try out new things every once in a while. So we started putting the titles of songs up in the corner here. We've got the email address. We've been doing the tip jar for a while. But then we were like, let's try out polls. That sounds fun. So we had people vote. In case you weren't here earlier, we just put up like 4 songs and had people pick between them. As I was moving my capo up and down, on the 3rd fret, pick a song out of these 4. On the 7th fret, pick a song out of these 4.
And if you've gotten here late, you don't know what a capo or a fret is, please rewind several songs.
Yeah, jump back earlier to the instructional portion of the show.
The pre-handyman instructional portion. We got handyman.
It says me, I was fastest, but it doesn't say which song. You were in fact fastest. Which song? That's probably Willow. Is that you speaking on Matt's behalf?
Does that mean you'll play both of them?
Yeah. Well, we'll do Willow. Which song do you like best? The Quiet Kid or Who's Keeping Score?
Yeah, well, birthday girl's choice.
Great teamwork here. Thanks, Phil. All right. I'll play the quiet kid, and then if Willow types in that she likes who's keeping score best, then I'll play that one as well. How's that? That's compromise.
Yeah.
This is the quiet kid. You ask me again what I want to be. Doctor, fireman, or police, lawyer, or president. I don't see the relevance of such a narrow view. The whole world is laid out in front of me, and this path I could go anywhere, be anything. You ask me again what I wanna do. The big day approaching, but this seems more for you. A pool full of ice cream you offer, whatever I can dream. Take your cake and eat all the frosting. I'd rather work on my spaceship. I cardboarded and taped it, blast off into orbit, where it's finally silent around me. Ask me again what I wanted to be, and I'll answer quietly. That's the quiet kid. That'll be it for the evening.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming and listening. I greatly appreciate it. I do these the first and third Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So the next one will be Wednesday, June 21st, right back here, 7:30. Yeah, send me emails. Check out stuff. If you're not subscribed to the page, subscribe to the page. Like the videos. And I greatly appreciate, a lot of the people here are people who comment on videos, which is fantastic. We have conversations on my videos and on their videos. So thank you for that. You know as well as I know that feels really good to get interaction of some sort. Someone to talk to about your songs when they spot them and like them. It's a fantastic community. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for sharing what you do. And thank you for coming and listening to what I do.
Before we go, is there something that you do on Sundays?
Oh yeah, I forget. I need to make notes or something. So also, yes, every Sunday I do what's called a Sunday set. It's pre-recorded. So it's a live stream in that it's a premiere. So there'll be a live chat so I can actually talk to people while it's happening. It's usually just me and Maria there having brunch on the deck, chatting with each other. But every once in a while,
There's hordes of people.
hordes, tons. Every once in a while, we get a couple other people show up and chat with us while it's playing. But I record that every week. I pick 3 songs. So that can be another thing. If you want to put in the comments here or send me an email, if there's 3 songs of mine that you would like to see as a set together, let me know and I'll do a Sunday set, because I have now done 32 individual songs on Sunday sets. I've only repeated 1 song so far, and it was Moving Nature. Originally it was a guitar song, and then I rewrote it for banjo, so I played it again.
So if someone wants to see your whole catalog performed live, they can just watch all of the Sunday sets?
Yeah, watch the Sunday sets. I think there's 11 of them so far, so this week will be the number 12.
And there's a Sunday sets playlist.
There's a Sunday sets playlist on my page, so you can go over there and check them all out. Yeah.
Stay inside, folks, tonight and just watch Sunday sets.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think some people, like Phil's in the UK, so I think he's far enough away from the forest fires that he's good.
Phil's, I think,
So
also
Phil,
sleeping.
you're fine. If you want to go outside, go outside. Yeah. So thank you all for being here. This is fantastic. We'll see you next time. Have a good night and stay safe.